All right, welcome everybody to break 12645. This is our 2022 Team Canada Juniors 2-box letter random number 4. All right, 15 participants in this break. We have Mark, James, Ace of Mace 86, Guillaume, Daryl, Silver 016, Brian, Sylvain, Camille, Guillaume, Louis, Guillaume, Bob, Silver 016, and Mike. So Mark at the top, down to Mike at the bottom. Mark at the top, down to Mike at the bottom. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Brian at the top, down to Ace of Mace at the bottom. Brian at the top, Ace of Mace at the bottom. Grab our letters, B down through to R, Z combo. Here we go, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have HA at the top, down to J at the bottom. HA at the top, down to J at the bottom. Here we go with your letters. Brian with HA, James with RZ, Guillaume OT, Camille D, Guillaume S, Louis with M, Guillaume with W, Daryl with G, Sylvain with B, Silver 016 with C, Mark with L, Silver 016 with P, Mike with N, Bob with F, and Ace of Mace with the letter J. Couple minutes for trades, guys. All right, see you tomorrow. Oh, me neither. I'll see you next week on the weekend. Yeah. All right, so last call for trades, guys. All right, here we go. Good luck. All right, Claire Thompson for the letter T, red parallel. Nick Moldenhauer for letter M. And Lucas Dragicevic Connor Bedard, pride of the program for the letter B. Logan Stankoven, red parallel for the letter S. Dylan Gauthier, numbered out of 10, high gloss. Pride of the program for the letter G. It's our third high gloss we've hit. Lots of them. Carson Lambos, pride of the program, red for the letter L. Dylan Garan, jersey for the letter G. Adam Fantilli, pride of the program for the letter F. Matthew Wood, pride of the program for the letter W. Ella Shelton, red parallel for the letter S. Sebastian Casa, program of excellence for the letter C. Kristen O'Neill for the letter O, red parallel. Connor Bedard, silver for the letter B. Dylan Garland at a 149, Prospectus Momentous Gold for letter G, and Dylan Gauthier. Oh, sorry, Gunther. Dylan Gunther, pride of the program for letter G. Ridley Grigg, pride of the program for letter G. Xavier Bourgeot, pride of the program for letter red, for the letter B. Oh, piece of card coming out there. Prospectus Momentous Blue out of 349, Ronan Seeley for the letter S. Sebastian Casa, pride of the program for the letter C. And somebody's going to be missing something. All right, Matthew Morden, pride of the program for the letter M. Aaron Ambrose for the letter A. Matthew Ward, red sparkly for the letter W. And Will Coyle, pride of the program for the letter C. Owen Pickering, pride of the program for the letter P. Tanner Howe, pride of the program red for the letter H. Matthew Morden, program of excellence auto for the letter M. I said for M. Cocadelic, letter D, red parallel. David Goyette, program of excellence for the letter G. And we have a breakout, numbered out of 100 for the letter F, Adam Fantilli. Breakouts acetate for the letter F. Panophimus, pride of the program for the letter letter F. Matthew Morden, Prospectus Momentous for the letter M. Adam Fantilli out of 100, red pride of the program for the letter F. And Reed Dick, pride of the program for the letter D. Lucas Cormier for the letter C, red parallel. Adam Fantilli, jersey for the letter F. Connor Bedard, base, letter B. Shane Wright, pride of the program for the letter W. Sarah Fillier for the letter F, red parallel. Matthew Wood, program of excellence for the letter W. Number 24 to 25, gold. Caden Gooley for the letter G. Nolan Lalonde, pride of the program for the letter L. Connor Bedard, base for the letter B. Graydon Seepman, pride of the program red for the letter S. Lucas Cormier, Prospectus Momentous for the letter C. And Caden Gooley, pride of the program for the letter G. Natalie Spooner, red for the letter S. Panophimus, jersey for the letter F. Nolan Lalonde, pride of the program for the letter L. And final pack, box number 1. Rieger Lorenz, pride of the program for the letter L. Ronan Seeley, red for the letter S. Jamie Lee Rattray for the letter R. To finish off box number 1. On to box number 2. Carson Lambos, pride of the program for the letter L. Ridley Grigg, pride of the program, red for the letter G. Marie-Philippe Poulain, nice auto for the letter P. Tanner Howe, pride of the program for the letter H. Kristen Campbell for the letter C, red parallel. Reed Dick out of 549, Prospectus Momentous for the letter D. Spencer Sova, pride of the program for the letter S. Donovan Sabrango for the letter S. Blair Turnbull, jersey for the letter T. Justin Sordiff for the letter S. Finally, somebody said something in the chat. I was starting to wonder if everything was working okay. Matthew Morden, Program of Excellence red for the letter M. Sebastian Casa, Prospectus Momentous for the letter C. David Goyette, pride of the program for the letter G. And Graydon Seepman, pride of the program for the letter S. Olin Zellweger for the letter Z. Shane Wright, red parallel for the letter W. Kristen O'Neill for the letter O. Ryan O'Rourke, exclusives out of 100. Numbered 1 out of 100 for the letter O. Emily Clark, red parallel for the letter C. Caden Gooley, Program of Excellence for the letter G. Prospectus Momentous Matthew Morden out of 549 for the letter M. Maverick Bork for the letter B. Xavier Bourgeot, pride of the program for the letter B. Ashton Bell for the letter B, red parallel. Braden Sherman, red sparkly for the letter S. And Logan Stankoven, pride of the program for the letter S. Yeah, lots of them. I've heard that. Yeah, all over the place too. I've seen all kinds of posts. Melody Doust for the letter D. Adam Fantilli, Program of Excellence, the letter F. Cocadelic, pride of the program, letter D. Ryan O'Rourke, pride of the program, red for the letter O. Our redemption. Medal Hopefuls. Claire Thompson. Medal Hopefuls, Claire Thompson. No numbering on this one. Claire Thompson. Letter T. Pano Ephemus, pride of the program for letter F. Ryan O'Rourke, red parallel for letter O. Dylan Gunther, Program of Excellence for letter G. And Tanner Howe, out of 100, exclusives for letter H. Nolan Lalonde, red parallel for letter L. Ella Shelton for the letter S. Braden Sherman, pride of the program for letter S. Ryan O'Rourke, pride of the program for the letter O. Pano Ephemus, red parallel for letter F. Connor Bedard, jersey for the letter B. Rieger Lorenz, pride of the program for the letter L. And Graydon Seepman, Program of Excellence Acetate for the letter S. And Sebastian Casa, pride of the program for the letter C. Blair Turnbull, red parallel for the letter T. Emily Clark, jersey for the letter C. Tanner Howe, pride of the program for the letter H. And final pack. Ridley Greg, pride of the program for the letter G. Nick Moldenhauer for the letter M, red parallel. Elliot Denoyer, letter D. And that does it. All right, nice little break. Thanks, guys. That was break number 12645, our fourth juniors break of the evening. Hope you enjoyed it.